Hi, it's Josh with Birddog Home Improvement, and today we're going to fix this nasty looking window here, this outside support trim piece. It is wood that has rotted away, and it's in pretty bad shape. So we're going to see if we can't use some of this quick wood to fill this rottenness and get it back looking good again. So here we go. Okay, step one is we need to get some of this rotted wood and paint out of here so we can have a structure that's sound around what we fill in. And you can see there's quite a bit of rot here. This is just all gone. So we're going to take a little scraper here and start getting some of this stuff that's just paint maybe that's hanging on by a thread. You can see here, kind of look under there a little bit and cut some of this out of here so we can be left with some decent stuff. So we're gonna do that now. All right, as I was scraping in there, I found that the home of a giant ant was right in there. So we had some creatures living in this rotted out piece of wood here. It's home sweet home, but not for long. Now that I've cleared away some of the debris that that was just rotted out, and this whole thing is really rotted, but I'm going to go ahead and start mixing up this putty. You can see here, it comes in a tube, and there's little sections here I can take. I'm gonna squeeze this and mix it together. You can see there's two different substances that make up this epoxy putty. So we're gonna get that all mixed together, evenly distributed and colored, and then we can start putting it into the rotted wood. All right, let's do it. All right, I am now unwrapping the putty, little putty log, and I'm going to mix it together so it's evenly distributed. The two different substances are mixed thoroughly together and uniformly colored. You can see here, there's kind of two different colors. We're going to start mixing it together and just squeezing it together. Got some protective gloves on here. Definitely want to have those on when you're doing this. And let's see if we can get it all. It's kind of like being a kid again with your Play-Doh. And yeah, pretty fun actually. A little bit of a workout. Definitely need to play this at a faster playback speed. Okay, look at this. It's starting to get mixed together. You can still see the two colors though, so we want to keep going. I'm still mixing it, and it is still becoming more consistent as far as the color. Here we go. You can see that progress. All right, now color's definitely looking more uniform. Check it out. You can hardly tell it's two colors anymore. There are some light striations of difference you can see there. We'll keep going. I think this thing is thoroughly mixed together. I'm pleased. It's hard to tell any differences now. Check it out. It's much lighter than it originally was. It looks like the light stuff really takes over and takes on the whole colors, the whole substance. So cool. All right, let's see if we can get it in here. Okay, so we've got half of the quickwood tube into the rotted areas of the wood, and you can see it's almost filling it up very nicely. I might need a little bit more to raise it up, but we've got these main holes plugged, and at this point it says it takes an hour to dry, so we would leave it here and let it cure. Then we could do some more finishing work, I'm going to go ahead and actually put a little bit more in along here. But yeah, pretty cool, pretty easy. All right, you can see here I've went ahead and put a little bit more to fill this up to the same level as the surface adjacent to it and behind it here, and tried to get it pretty nice and even. So we're gonna let it dry and see what happens, but came out pretty good. All right, so that's what using some Quickwood Epoxy Putty to fill a rotted window trim looks like. Thanks.